Oh, there's some weird stuff going on. Weird stuff going
Hey man, hey everybody, welcome to another week of the Big Z and the OG's podcast. I'm your host Big Z, and you got my right hand man Kyle.
What's
This week,
up?
this week we doing a little different. This week we watching the game as we talk today. So we're gonna be mixing it up between live action and what's going on, what happened in the prior week. What's going on, man? How you doing this week? How you doing on this Monday night?
I'm doing good, man. The weather today was beautiful. Had a nice busy weekend at work, which means I made lots of money, which is always a plus. Things have been good, man. How about you?
Hey man, beautiful. Cowboys won, Alabama won, Eagles lost, and most importantly, shout out to the Rockville High School Rams, man.
Yeah,
They
buddy.
I went to the game. I went to the game Sunday. That it was a thriller.
Yeah, I was working. I wanted to make it out there.
Whoo,
I
boy.
haven't been out to see those boys yet.
Listen, it was a thriller. They had to earn it to make it to this shit. When I tell you, yeah, you a young man, Amir, best running back in the nation, got 30. He done broke the Rockville touchdown.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, he the best running back in the state, and he broke off an 80-yard. I thought it was over. It was 14-7. The assuming play, they ran it back for a kickoff. Woo-wee! Then they went for two and missed. And that was pretty much the game. It was one hell of a game. I won't be able to make this. I won't be able to attend the States next week. So, hey, man, good luck. Bring it home, man. Bring it home.
I
I'll be
like
rooting
that,
for
man. I
y'all
like
from a
that. I like that a
distance.
lot. It's good to see.
We made it 2 years ago and we fell short. But let's go.
I'll tell you what, they've made it a long way since we were there.
Hey, I tell people all the time, we are the stepping stools. We
Yeah,
had to get our ass kicked for them to succeed. But it's okay. I don't care how they get it. I just want them to get it.
yeah,
I
true
just
that.
want them to
Bring it
get it,
home.
man. Rockville rock. Any so now that being said, anything you want to talk to in particular? Any message you want to give out to the world? Anything you want to let them know?
There is one thing, it is semi sports related, but I told you earlier in the week I was going to mention it, and I couldn't bring myself to not do it. Whether he hears this or not, Colin Coward, you are a piece of shit. Not only do I basically never agree with you on anything sports related, for you as a grown man to go out there on your platform and say that Brock Purdy is not a franchise quarterback caliber person because he wears his hat backwards at the podium after a game is the biggest pile of dog shit I've ever heard in my life. That
Good
is
run
that
back,
is
good return, good return. Jaguar 7-0. I was gonna talk about this later in the show, but so we might as well get right to it because you need to get right to
he's
it.
got me off. I've been thinking about it all week, man.
What
Just
is
how
your
bad.
what's your insight and what's your take on today's sports analyst? First things first, undisputed. First take. You got Uncle and Cinco now. What you think about today? The space today.
I think I think it's kind of important for as fans of the sport, we kind of have to remember that most of these shows that are on, like First Take and things like that, that's no different than using a social media platform.
Yep.
Most of what these guys are saying are based off of opinion. And I feel like a lot of times as fans, we kind of get wrapped up in what they're saying. And they have all the specialists and the insiders and all this other stuff. That's all bullshit. And most of this is the same thing that you and I are doing right now. It's just a bunch of guys sitting at a table talking about sports. And I think there's so much like it's so diluted now. Like there used to be, it was you watched this guy for football, you watched this guy for basketball,
Mm-hmm.
this is the show you watch for baseball. And now
Mm-hmm.
there's 35 different football programs, 35 different college
Mm-hmm.
programs, and it's just kind of overwhelming. So I kind of that's why I like the TikTok and Facebook reel side of it, where I don't have to watch a whole episode. I'll just hear their little segment on this
Oh, Joe
game or
Mixon, Joe Mixon. That was a nice little screen.
Cincinnati's got to figure something out, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Jake Browning. We want to
Also, I hope
see.
Christian Kirk is okay because the hit that he took was not that bad, but he was very hurt on that field.
Yeah, yeah. Here's my take on today's. I don't watch it, and this is why I don't watch it. When I was growing up, I used to watch it. When I used to work third shift, that used to be the first thing I used to do. Come home,
Hmm.
make me a nice sandwich with some orange juice, and I'll pop on ESPN. But this is why I don't watch it now because I've outgrown it, and this is why. That stuff is all orchestrated to argue. Like
Hmm.
they purposely don't agree with each other just for and that's not my thing. It's okay to agree, and if it's that serious, why won't y'all pick topics that we want to agree on? Like right, like if Zeke was on our team every week, we would talk about why I don't think Zeke is still good, and you would tell me why. You
Hmm.
know, we
Absolutely.
would
Yeah.
talk about things that we don't agree on. You don't gotta purposely not agree just to get likes and views and stuff. And sometimes I just think they take it too personal. Like they try to like JJ Redick and all these people just get too personal, like you said with Colin Cowherd. Like that's too personal. We talking sports. Like
Hmm. Yeah, and I I love him as a person, but Shannon Sharp is he's the worst at it, man. Him and Stephen A.
he's
Smith, they just do whatever
horrible.
they can to piss the most amount of people
He's
off to get the most amount
horrible.
of
Like
views.
I be trying to watch Nightcap as much as I can, but I can't. I can't get through it. I can't
Yep.
get through it because it's like Dak could throw for 1,000 yards, right? And he'd be like, "Good game."
Yeah. Why didn't he throw for 2,000? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was against a left-off team. Say it just like that with that list. But the left-off team, like I can't. But one person though I do have respect for, and I've grown to respect for him, is Nick Wright. Nick Wright,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say if you were gonna say Skip Bayless, I was gonna have to come over there
no,
and
no,
smack you.
no, no, no. He's not even the best person on that thing.
Nah,
Me
Michael Irvin,
personally,
man, that mood gets me so energized
yeah,
every
on
day.
Mondays, but I appreciate Keyshawn Johnson's perspective just in
Yeah.
general
Yeah.
because he tells it from both ends of the spectrum, you know? Freaking
I like when it's a player, and that's kind of why I give Shannon Sharp some credit because like I want to hear the perspective of the game through a player who's got a jacket. You know
hmm
what I mean? Like Skip's never played the game of football. A lot of these guys didn't
and
play, they didn't coach. So like
Keyshawn Johnson will never get all of it, but he got the next best thing, a Super Bowl.
he's got a Super Bowl ring. So their opinion on the game matters to me more than someone who just commentates on sports for a living.
All right,
And like I said,
Don.
Michael Irvin just gets me fired up, man. Every time that
So
dude's talking.
how do you feel about somebody like Joy Taylor, right? She obviously hasn't played the game, but she has a brother who's in the Hall of Fame. Do you respect her credentials?
Yeah, I think it all depends on the content of what she's talking about. I think like there's absolutely no problem with anyone from any background of any place sitting down and talking about a game that they love. But
That was a bad field goal miss. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
yeah, that was a
McPherson.
bad
He
look.
was arguably the best kicker last season, Evan McPherson.
Oh yeah. Oh,
This year,
that
he's
whole
just shelling himself.
that whole
Golly.
that whole team is a mess.
Yeah, this whole game is a mess. And you want to know what? Jacksonville might lose just because it's Jacksonville.
I just need Trevor Lawrence to remember that he has Calvin Ridley. Like use him, man.
No. Calvin really, you got to remember he's Calvin Ridley.
All right, that's fair. I liked him better when he was putting money on games, you know.
I liked him better without the dreads. Maybe it's just the dreads, man. He need to cut them off, man. I
Him,
don't
him
want
and Julio, man, were a nasty 1-2 punch that year.
nasty, 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 nasty. But all right, now let's get to business.
Oh boy.
Just to wrap that up, hey, Fox Sports, ESPN, um, YouTube, anything. Hey, man, listen, come talk to Big Z and OG podcast because
I'll make
we
yeah, we'll
better
make
than
it right
all
for you. Yeah.
of them. Listen, it's diversity. We'll make the people laugh. And we intelligent with this stuff. We obviously ain't make it to the league, but we better than freaking these plumbers and Joes who get the credentials like in Bleach Report and on. Oh, we got way more credentials than them.
I ain't greedy either. I can be pretty cheap, so
Hey,
keep that in mind.
hey, man, we doing it for the love, not the money. The money
Uh,
just a
oh no,
bonus.
if I'm going to if I'm driving to ESPN for work every day, there's gonna be some money involved.
Not with Steven. You know what? We ain't counting checks. We ain't gonna count other people's pockets, but Steven they getting some money.
Yeah, yeah. For not an awful lot of work. So
And he's not really good at his job, and that's just my take. But we could say that for another day. But now let's get to the important stuff. College football.
oh, do we have to talk about college football this week? Can't we just skip it?
We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. Absolutely.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you
All
go
right.
first because I got I'm not gonna hold my tongue very well.
Well, we're just gonna run down the games real quick. We got to start off my Saturday. Personally, I put it on. I put that Texas and Oklahoma State game, and
Ugh, ugly.
Jesus Christ.
Ugly.
Can I throw my hot take out early?
Yeah, do your thing, man.
My hot take of the week is Quinn Ayers is a better NFL prospect than Caleb Williams.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, I think they're about probably on the same level.
Think about it though, right? When you getting Quinn Ayers, you know what you getting. He's a leader. He's not loud. I mean, he is kind of loud, but he's a leader. With Caleb Williams, you getting a diva. So off of that right there, he's a better prospect to me. You know, is both of them going to be career backups? Probably. Me personally, I feel like if Caleb Williams gonna want to get on the field, he's gonna have to be a Braxton Miller. Yeah, I just threw that name out there. Not many.
Uh,
Hey, listen,
yeah, yeah.
my knowledge go deep. he's gonna
Taking some
have to.
shots at Ohio State there.
He's gonna have to go to. He's gonna have to be the next Ryan Tannehill. He's gonna have to be a Wells Welker or Tim Tebow. That's just who I think. That wasn't no shot to the Buckeyes, even though I'm glad I don't gotta watch them no more until next year. But but yeah, that Texas game was just pure domination.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm glad that game was the first game because that game was just pure domination. Oklahoma State had no business being there. The better game was Oklahoma versus Texas. And unfortunately, quite frankly, if Oklahoma was in there, they probably would have won.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean Oklahoma State scored
Hear me
14
out
more
though.
points than I thought they were going to.
Hey, Ryan Day. I ain't no Buckeye fan, but if you listen to this, pick up Gabriel from Oklahoma. He just hit the transfer portal. He's open. Get him. Drop the bag. I know y'all got a couple million for him.
We can make something work.
he's He's an upgrade from your last QB, even though Marvin Harrison won't be there next year. But
I knew
he's
McCord was going to hit the portal. As soon as they lost that game to Michigan, I knew McCord was going to do it.
but McCord, I told you at the beginning of this podcast, McCord is just an average player. No, where he gonna go?
Well, I think he's going to get. I mean, he'll go somewhere. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But I think he's going to get there, and then that's when he's going to be exposed for what he is. I think it's easy to look good when you have the talent around you that Ohio State has.
Yeah. And then what game was after that? What game was after that? What game was after that? I'm trying to. Oh, that game was after that. No, Washington was.
Yeah,
Washington beats Oregon 34-31, and that game right there is the exact reason from week 5 and up I've been saying Washington is the best team in the nation. It's never pretty with them, but they get the job done. Think about it,
yeah.
in a 14-week schedule, they probably beat 8 to 9 ranked teams.
McKillen, man, 9 receptions, 131. That dude was just un untouchable. That whole team. Oregon should have won that game.
Oregon should have won. What makes you feel that like that?
That was a winnable game for Oregon.
It's been a winnable game for Washington State. It was a winnable game for Oregon State. It was they pumped USC, but um
As they should have.
the first time they played Oregon, once you give Michael Penix the ball, the one mistake you're gonna make, I'll tell Texas this: if y'all don't put 40 points on Washington, y'all gonna lose because if y'all give the Heisman winner the ball with a minute left to go with that diesel ass running back Johnson,
Oh, he's
and that
such a monster. Oh my god, dude.
he
If
is
that
a tank,
that
boy.
kid stays healthy, man, he's like, the sky's the limit for that kid in his
And it's
career. It is
crazy
just
because
unbelievable.
he's more than a power back. That's the crazy part about it. Because
Dude,
he
the
could
guy can
break it
catch,
off
he
in
can
60.
block, he's fast as hell, and he hits like a goddamn freight train.
He's the total package. He's one of one. He's one
You
of
see
one.
him put that defensive tackle just
Yes.
from full like
Yes.
chest out, stand up, just went right through him.
I
Just
seen a play where they had him 3 yards behind a line of scrimmage and he managed to get 6 yards out of it.
just dragging people, just dragging. Like he's got people holding on to his legs, his arm, the freaking the horse collar tackle him, and this dude just always goes
And
forward.
and then when you add that wide receiver core, like
Oh,
them dudes catch everything.
yeah, yeah.
They're the reason why he's winning the Heisman. Like Penix, he don't do nothing outlandish. He makes badass decisions. Like I give y'all that. Like he makes badass decisions. But them wide receivers are fast and they don't drop the ball. But the one thing, this is why I say he will be a problem in the league, is because he can make every throw.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, he's got probably the best arm in the nation.
But on the
Not
flip
the best
side of that,
decision making,
yeah,
but
but
the
on the
best arm.
flip side of that, I want to give an applause and appreciation to that Oregon offense. Oh my God. You
Electric.
want to talk about when you got a team full of track stars?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Josh McDaniels is looking up at the Mike McDaniels is looking up at that team. He's going to draft the whole team.
You know it. You know it. And they might as well draft Bo Nix while they at it.
Drop Tua.
And then we got Michigan. We got Michigan versus with Iowa. Like, I'm
That
sorry.
was one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Jake Browning with a nice pass. Nice pass. Yo, since he gonna fuck around and win this game. But I get it. Iowa one of the best defenses in the league. I get it.
Against bad
But
teams.
but what's so people keep saying, oh, Michigan electric. The only team that could beat Georgia is Michigan. That's wrong. Like outside of Blake Corum, Michigan is to me. Like Michigan is they just like they the worst number one seed I've seen in a long time. I'll put it to you like that.
I have to be careful what I say because they did beat me.
But Iowa get a quarterback. That was some of the worst offense I've ever seen in my life, and that goes way back to my high school days. Like, and y'all was worse than us. Y'all was worse than our offense. And if you know, our offense was shitty.
Yeah,
Like
I can't believe that the over under going into that game for Iowa's offense was 6.5 points.
That's ridiculous. You know
and they
they
didn't
had
even hit it.
they didn't even have a $150 total yards.
Nope, they just didn't even show up.
Three turnovers, 2 turnovers by the QB. Like
the only thing they have going for them is they have sick uniforms.
This is my thing about it, right? They could have been down. This is how great that defense was playing. They could have been down 3-0 going into half, but they gave up a lucky ass punt return. And then another touchdown came from a fumble from like the 10-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Not winning like that, especially when they had under 100 yards until garbage time. Like trash. Come on. I'd rather see Michigan State. I'm lying. Michigan State garbage.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you already had your hot take. Yeah. So I love these Bengals uniforms, man. These whites are so nice.
Whiteouts is fire. And now to the main event. I appreciate, in the words of Carl, motherfucking roll tide roll, baby. Let's go.
Bullshit. Absolute
Let's
bullshit.
Go.
Absolute bullshit. The commission literally just said that they don't give a fuck about the ACC.
We're not talking about that yet. We're not talking about that.
I don't even want to talk about the Bama game.
We talk about the game. We are talking about the motherfucking game. How about Alabama, man?
Dogs.
That was a hell of a game.
Just
hell of a game.
Dogs.
Melrose didn't have his best game, but this is why I will say, even in an offensive league, defense wins championships. That defense carried us for 4 quarters. Without them, we lose. Touchdown Mixon. 7-7 or 6-7, because you never know these days. But yeah. I think is that Mixon first rushing touchdown of the season?
I don't think it's his first. I know it's not very.
That was a
not
good
very
run.
many.
Holy shit, that was a good run. But man, yo, that game had me on the edge of my feet. Man,
it was a gritty football game to watch, though.
Gritty.
Like that was like when you think college football, that's the type of game you.
That's
think of.
right there.
Like that was.
That right there is why the SEC is the best conference in the nation. Right there. That game right there. And then on top of that, Oklahoma and Texas is coming in next year. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's about to be amazing. Yeah, just think about it, right? These dudes won 29 straight games. Do you know how hard that is to do? And the last team to beat them was us. That's I can't say much because Georgia, man, listen, that whole game, I'm saying, yo, that running back Milton, he's a
Yep.
dog.
Oh
Milton
yeah.
is a dog. Milton is a dog. But shout out to my wide receivers, Burton and y'all came to play. Cause like I said, Melrose didn't have his best game, but we put it off 27-24. I'll take that. And that bum ass Florida State. Listen, before yo, Louisville, y'all garbage. Yo, y'all bamboozle all of us. Beating Notre Dame, beating all these good teams. Y'all, Jack Plummer, horrible,
Yeah.
horrible,
Yeah, that was not a good look for him.
horrible. But on the flip side of that, every defensive player that starts for Florida State defensively can play in the league.
Oh yeah. hmm
I'm convinced.
The whole defense is getting drafted.
They fly to the ball, boy. They But that's just you can't lose to the third string though. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can't lose to the third string. They didn't get a first down to the second quarter.
Like you said, man, defense wins championships.
Forever in a day. Forever in a day. So now I'm a piggyback to what you exploded on a few minutes ago. The playoff rankings. The AP poll we finished fifth in the AP poll,
Which should have been accurate.
which my as an Alabama fan, here's my opinion on this. Florida State has to be in there because they're 12-0. Under 12-0, no matter the QB, are they gonna get punked by Michigan? Yes. I
That's not
get
the
why
point, though.
I get why they did it. They want to have exciting games. I get it. But 12-0 is better than 11-1 at the end of the
Especially
day.
when the one is to a team that's also in the playoff.
That's a fact. And this not me being biased, but on the bias side, let's go. We taking it. We about to get our we about to beat down Michigan for Ohio State fans. Then we gonna
Nah,
get our
Texas gonna smack your ass around
then,
again.
then we about to get our revenge on Texas,
Mm-mm.
baby. Cause Texas
Nope.
beating. I think Washington is the best team in the nation, but they can't. They not fucking with Texas. I'm sorry, they not fucking with Texas. Yo, it was it's story written, man. Revenge tour, baby. We done beat Georgia. Now we about to get back from Texas, and then Texas is coming back into the SEC. We're gonna spank them next year. Actually, I think they in Georgia's bracket, but that's beside the point. But yeah, man, I think they fucked up. But am I happy they fucked up? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you'll be happy if they choose y'all. You know? Is
I think that if you're gonna look past Florida State, who is undefeated. Now we're not talking about like UCF, okay? Like
Mhm.
when that happened with them. Florida State is deserves to be there. So that's your three undefeated.
Bullet,
There's your 1, 2, 3. That leaves one spot
Lawrence.
open. If a one loss team
Who the fuck is
is
their
going to make
tight
the
end?
playoff,
Who
it
the
had
fuck
to
is
have been Georgia.
Nah, the SE the whoever wants the SCE championship is automatically in. Here's my solution. Hear me out. Here's my solution because since they're going into the 12th man playoff next year, if I was the committee, I would have said, man, listen, there is 8 worthy teams to make it to the playoffs right now. Let's choose the best 6 for the final. Is this the last year for the 4 men? So what
Yeah.
is gonna hurt to put 2 more teams in there real quick? Yeah, they could have. It would have been a last minute adjustment, but they could have did it. These games is not until New Year's. They could have did it. They
So
could
then
have did it.
who are your two teams that get those last two hypothetical spots?
Hypothetically, it would have been Michigan versus Georgia, Washington versus Washington. No, this is how it would have been. The first two seeds would have had a bye,
Mm-hmm.
and then 3 to 6 will have to play. So who's three? Washington will play Georgia, and fucking Alabama will play Florida State. But even if we did that, though, they would have pushed them out and put y'all in because third string, second string.
Doesn't matter.
I
FSU
put you.
deserves, and I
Would you
hate
rather?
FSU. FSU deserves a spot in that fucking playoff, man. That is a disservice to that school, that program, those students, and those athletes. That was proving right there that what you do on the field doesn't mean shit. It's all a beauty contest. They chose Alabama because Alabama's better for ratings. That's all it is, and that is absolute bullshit. This is football, not
All right,
figure
now,
skating.
hear me out though, right? Play devil's advocate. We're not worthy.
Bama,
Yes,
you lost. You lost to a team that's in the playoff.
we just beat a team that was on a damn near 30-game win streak.
And
That
the
don't
Jets
even
beat
up
the
though.
Eagles. That doesn't mean it means anything.
That is a bad comparison because we are way better than the Jets.
Georgia has been the number one team in the nation the
For the past,
entire season. They won 30
two
consecutive
seasons.
games,
Yep.
which means one loss should not have derailed them. A loss by 3, mind
But
you.
But that would have been bullshit because y'all was number one when y'all played Michigan and y'all dropped all the way down to 6. So they were being strict about that. So
But
they had
Ohio
to get
State
bumped down.
wasn't the number one school for 32 fucking
But
consecutive games.
the week that they got their loss, they was number one. They went down all the way down to 6.
No, they were 2. They were 2. Georgia was still 1. Georgia
So
was 1.
they so
Ohio
they
State was 2. Michigan was
so
3.
they went down 2 spots. So you got to be consistent with it.
No.
Gotta be consistent. They've been consistent with the only thing they haven't been consistent with is bumping Florida State out. But everybody knew that was gonna happen.
Bro,
It was either out of Bama, Ohio State, or Georgia from the beginning.
Let me put it to you this way. Okay. My son just turned 2 years old a couple days
Yep.
ago. The entire time my son has been alive, Georgia has been the number one school in the country.
Yep.
That has to count for something.
Man, so you get rewarded for losing. We just beat them. Yeah, we just beat them. So therefore, technically, we're the kings.
Okay. All right. So then, Bama gets in. Then what is Texas doing there? Texas lost to the number 12 Oklahoma.
But Texas is the hottest team in the nation right now.
So was UCF, and they didn't make it in, and they were undefeated.
Florida, you think Florida State is the hottest team in the nation right now?
I think Florida State deserves Alabama's spot. Georgia deserves Texas spot.
If Bam, all right. So what if they did this, right? What if they did the team that wins this goes take the 4th spot? You don't think we beating the brakes off of Florida State? Who was the better team?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We beating the brakes off them. They just played a shitty ass Louisville team. But I don't know.
Yeah, but my thing is so if Florida State, and now like we both agreed on earlier, if Florida State did make it in the playoff, they would have to play Michigan, and Michigan's going to beat the absolute shit out of them.
Yes.
Then that's what happened. Listen, that spot was still theirs.
But the committee is political, right? The playoffs been going on for 9 years. This is the 9th year. How many of those years has there been no SEC team? Think about it. What's the best conference in the nations to the peers? The SEC trumps the AAC, the ACC any day.
It's funny that you just called them the AAC because that's how they're being treated right now.
It's all political, right? You got to think about it. Majority of them shareholders are from what conference?
But that's what like. It shouldn't be political.
So now, all right, right? Don't you want somebody to compete with Michigan?
That's what Washington's there for.
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna put Florida State 2 and put Texas 4? What you gonna do?
No, Georgia's for it. They're
Right?
still
Oh,
the better school.
Kava,
They still deserve that spot.
Kava. So you talking about? So in your opinion,
Okay, actually, no. Okay,
Georgia
no,
should win.
because you guys did win the SEC championship over Georgia, so it's not like you beat them in a regular season game. So okay, so then yeah, all right. With that being said, then
Calvin Ridley
so
finally made a play. Touchdown Jaguars.
that was a nice one too.
Yes, sir.
Um, Michigan at 1, Washington at 2, FSU at 3, and then the one loss SEC champ Alabama at 4. Because Texas lost to a 12 in Oklahoma, and then Bama has one loss to Texas, but y'all beat Georgia, which strength of schedule does matter. So y'all beat Georgia, they beat Oklahoma State. So like that is not the same level of
But you
competition at
want to
all.
know why Texas put what 56 on them? That's why. If they struggled with Oklahoma State, they don't make it in. Listen, the system is rigged. It's fucked up. That's why we need more teams. Next year, the problem
So
is
more
solved.
teams can get fucked over.
You can't fuck up 12 teams. You
Yeah, that is
can't
true. Yeah,
fuck.
you can't fuck up 12 teams.
You
Yeah,
can't fuck up.
that's pretty. If you fuck up 12 teams, you've
Listen, that's damn near. That's half the thing. It only goes up to 25. It only goes up to 25. If they fuck that up, I don't want to watch college football no more.
yeah, like fifth ranked Mississippi State doesn't make the playoff or something like that. Like, yeah, that'd be pretty hard to fuck up.
But you don't have that shit gonna be SEC teams. Like right now in the top 25, we got Georgia, Alabama, LSU, who I think is overrated, but
They
that's
always
a
are.
discussion for them. Tennessee, Missouri, and I think Mississippi State. So that's 6 teams that would have been in there. Oh, y'all got Colorado coming in next year. No, they going to the Big 12, right? No, they
Yeah,
going into y'all no, USC's coming
yeah.
into y'all conference next year.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about that?
I want Caleb Williams to stay another year.
He's sitting out. So what do you think that means? You think he going? You think he declaring, or do you think he gonna play another one? Me
It,
personally, I think he's gonna wait it out. He's gonna wait who the top 5 teams is at the end of the year for the draft, and then he gonna make his decision.
I hope whoever holds that draft pick gets him all excited and he gets everything he wants, and then they trade that pick the day before, like on fucking draft day.
Cause right
Just ruin
now
it.
I didn't have this in my notes, but right now my early top 3, top 4, I got Brock Bowers going number 1. I got Marvin Harrison going number 2. I got one of the QBs going 3, whatever it is, whether it's May, Caleb, Shador, never know. And then 4,
That's a hot take.
I really don't have a 4, but I only my top 3. I think that'll be my top 3.
I think Marvin Harrison's going 1
Cause I
overall.
think Chicago needs a tight end.
Yeah, I just don't know.
And
I just don't know.
Brock Bowers is a number one. He's number 1 worthy to me.
Uh, I agree, but I think it's going to be Marvin Harrison.
To
I
be
think
honest,
you get a guy like that, you can't pass a guy like that up.
honestly, I think we're gonna see 2 Ohio State wide receivers in the first 8 picks. Cause what's home a Jig not Jig, but he already in the league.
Yeah, he's in Seattle. Yeah,
But the other dude that stands next to Marvin, he's nice as fuck.
Stoyer too.
Yeah, yeah, Stover nice too. Then you got Fleming. Damn, y'all got a lot of recruits coming in though. Y'all got a lot of
Hmm.
wide receivers coming in.
I'll tell you, man. Ohio State's gonna be wide receiver you.
They already wide receiver you.
I know, but it's just gonna cement it. The only thing that sucks is you never get. Ohio State has a quarterback problem.
Yep, the only one that's really only succeed is semi Justin Fields, but that's if he.
Whoa, 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 whoa! There is a guy named C.J. Stroud out there right now.
We can't offer 1 year, bro.
He's the best quarterback from Ohio State to play in the league, and his
So
first season's
far,
not even done yet.
so far, so far, so far.
I mean, he's got Justin Fields beat pretty bad.
Yeah, but yeah, I give you that. You win that debate. All right, man.
Moving on to the big boys now.
Yeah, this segment gonna break my heart because I lost some money this week.
Oh, that sucks. I won 800. So
Oh, you actually bet it?
I dabbled.
Ooh, what,
Yeah.
on a parlay?
No. I work with a lot of Eagles fans. So I talk a lot of shit, and in the process of talking a lot of shit, I tend to make some very poor decisions and made some bets this weekend.
That's the
So
best.
shout
That's
out
the
to San
best
Francisco.
part. That's the best part.
And
I'm gonna enjoy. I'm gonna enjoy that talk. But
I
yeah,
won myself a jersey this weekend, which
oh
was
yeah,
awesome.
we'll get to that. We'll give them a recap. We'll give them a recap since we unfortunately wasn't able to drop an episode last week, and it was an entertaining one too for sure.
Yeah,
I liked that episode.
yeah.
You know, shit happens. I
Technological
guess
issues, man.
shit happens. What they do when somebody drop a big pass, they just on me. That's all I can do is tap my chest.
And then you go out and you
that's
throw them another one. Yeah.
that's on me, coach. Just pass me the ball. CD said, just pass me the ball.
Just pass me up.
All right, let's do a quick little rundown. The games I really don't want to talk about. I'm gonna just talk about the score. Really, like well, Cowboys always last. First game we got up, the Colts versus Tennessee. Um, I'm impressed by the Colts. I ain't even gonna lie. They got damn near nobody, and they 7-5.
It kind of makes you the only thing about that game. There's two things about that game I want to mention.
Well, hold on before you. Jake Browning looking good, man. Holy shit,
Yeah, he's not getting pressured.
he looking good. Shit, I'll take
Uh,
it.
one thing I want to touch on is on the side of the Titans. Will Levis, I do want to apologize. I made some comments about you when you were drafted, and you you're not. You still got a lot of
Hey,
work to do. But
don't beat him up.
that
He's from Connecticut.
I know he's a hometown kid.
I recently found that out. Hey, I ain't talking no more shit about you, even though you're trash. I can't talk. That's as far as I could go.
He
Hey, yeah.
showed in that game. He lets his arm go. Arm gets hit. Floater in the air. Gets picked off. The the heads up and the like football IQ. Ball goes up in the
We gotta
air.
go through his
He's
tape.
tracking it, makes the hit, recovers the ball. I know it didn't count. That right there changed my opinion on him. Almost
It
every
did.
other quarterback in the league would have just waited to see what happened. He knew that the ball wasn't right. He chased it down. He stayed on top of it.
He
That's
a gamer,
that's
but
good.
his skills is piss poor.
Oh
And
yeah,
I
Yeah.
can't say more because he's from Connecticut. So I really, really, really want to tell people about him because I've been telling people before he got drafted, certain people that I know said they believed that he was one of the best QBs in the draft. And I'm trying to tell people he's not all that. But
No.
he's better than Ryan Tannehill. That's all I can really say. And just pass D Hop the ball. Just give him the ball. You don't got nobody else. Just pass him the ball, force-feed him. Fuck it. What y'all got to lose? Y'all not making the playoffs.
Um, and the Colts.
Gardner Minshew, he a warrior now.
What are they going to do with Richardson?
Hey, listen, you
Do
know what
you
they about to
do?
do. Listen, they better tune him up and put him in the showcase. Cause what is he? A project car. You nothing more, nothing less.
Uh,
Gardner Minshew is giving you the same thing as Richardson can do without the running aspect. Minshew winning you games.
yeah, now the Colts are sitting at 7-5. Like they're not.
Wild card. They're in the wild card. Right?
They ain't out. We don't got to talk about the Patriots game because
Yeah, we do. Listen, y'all grown ass men and y'all can't score 1 point. Y'all grown ass men.
but shout out to the Patriots defense. 26 points allowed in 3 weeks, and you've lost all 3 games. But for the
How many?
Patriots defense,
How much points have
I
they
tip my
scored in
hat to
those
you.
3 weeks?
That's the offense's problem. I'm just shouting out the
No,
defense.
I just want to know how many in 3 weeks. How much have they scored? Do you
No
have that
more,
stat?
no more than, no more than 26. I think they've scored 12. They're averaging like 3.5 points a
Listen,
game on the season.
listen. I'll tell you, in the past 3 games, Brandon Aubrey could beat the Patriots.
Yeah, yeah. And what gets me too is not only so like I'm gonna have to throw shade at the Chargers for only being able to score 2 field goals,
They're
uh,
garbage.
but
Quentin Johnson,
they were
scrub.
38-yard field goals. It's not like he hit a 60-yarder or something. Like these were 38-yard field goals. Like
Yeah. Now
that's
I give it to the Patriots defense. They always stout, you know. They always stout, but
shout out to my man Zeke though. He went head to head with Khalil Mack and put
nah,
Mack straight down.
he had a nasty ass screen catch too. That shit was
Yeah, that
sexy,
was
bro.
nice. That gave me flashbacks to that Pittsburgh game all them years ago.
Oh, you gotta wear the violin. That shit was
Uh,
damn near 10 years ago.
yeah, I know. We don't have to talk about the Commanders because
Hey, listen, dog. Fuck Tyreek Hill. You done gave me damn near 40 points in fantasy. Fuck you. He had a 70-yarder, then in the next possession had a 60-yarder.
yeah,
Golly.
yeah. No, I played against them too, and
Golly.
I was just like, oh, come on,
Guess
man.
how many points Terry McLaurin gave me in 2 leagues?
0.
0.0 fucking 0.
Yeah.
And I might be losing the play. I might miss the playoffs now, but it's whatever. It is what it is. It's fantasy.
Panthers almost pulled it out against the Bucks.
Yeah. Hey, Bryce, he's starting to.
No, he's not. No, he's not. The
He's
Bucks suck. Let's
starting
not get carried
to.
away. Also,
No,
Hubbard ran for
well,
104.
what
Like,
I'm saying is every year he's starting to figure it out. He just can't figure it out because his offensive line. And I just want to backtrack a couple games before. Yo, Quentin Johnston, you was a bust, bro. Get it together. Like, and at TCU, you was electric. We gonna call you Jalen Rager 2.0 because where you been at, bro? On the slate, that the Browns and the Rams game, Joe Flacco looked it decent.
yeah, I texted you in that
Yep.
game. I told you, man. I was like, I don't think it's sustainable. I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
it's not going to be like a long-term thing. Um, but he did give them some hope as far. I mean, they're not out of it, obviously. There's still a
yeah,
chance for them. So,
yeah.
um, and the Rams, man, they're like the worst. They're like
But
the best worst team
worst
in the
team,
league.
yo. That's what I was saying. They the best worst. The Puka Nakua is dog, boy.
Nah, Kyron Williams, bro. That dude back on the field.
Oh,
That guy is probably my favorite back in the league right now.
he had a slow game this week though, but Puka then they had a $150 almost. He was killing them.
Yeah, 4 for 105 and a touchdown. Yeah.
We got we don't really got to talk about the Falcons and the Jets. The fact that the Falcons struggled with the Jets just showed you. Okay, Joe Mixon another touchdown. He balling tonight, huh?
Yeah,
Um,
that's his sixth on the season now.
um, the fact that they struggle. I seen something on Facebook today where they showed the Falcons the rest of their shit. They talking about they about to win 11 games. I don't give a fuck who y'all. How many games y'all win? Because once y'all come to that, oh, actually, we gotta go to them, don't we?
We'd have to go to them. Yeah.
We about to go to fucking ATL and spank y'all ass. We about to put some Timberland boots on and give y'all niggas the A-Town stuff.
It's true though. It is true though. It is facts though. And I don't care who you start. You could start Heineke. You could start Ritter. Honestly, you could put them both out there. We're going to smack the fuck out of both of them.
And my thing is, why the fuck did the Jets just not put Trevor Simeon in? They better than both the motherfuckers they been playing.
Didn't they just sign it?
They did? Oh, that
Yeah.
means they should, at
Yeah.
this point they should have fucking kept Joe Flacco. Shit.
There's other options out there.
You got Detroit and Seattle. They outlast them 33 to 28. I respect the Saints. They got some dog in them. They didn't give up. They was getting smacked around.
Yeah. Derek Carr trash though.
What I told you, Jameis Winston needs to play for them.
Nah, he
Jameis
trash
Winston,
too, bro.
but
He trash too.
he's the better option though. He's the better option. He's the better option to me.
All I want to say about Detroit is that when you have the ball at the 2 yard line and you're like, I'm gonna score 1,000,000 points in the first quarter, and you need somebody to run in a touchdown, stop giving Montgomery the motherfucking ball. Gibbs is the running back for the team.
They don't know how to use him. Why you think they let go Swift, man? They don't know how to use good
Swift
players.
and Gibbs are not the same. Gibbs is
No.
whatever. He could do it all. Him and Robinson both can just do whatever.
Nah, I think Swift could do whatever.
Nah, he's not a between the tackles guy.
Especially
not after getting folded in half last night.
I don't know.
I don't even think homie can feel his legs anymore.
Then you got Arizona and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is the worst playoff team I've seen in a long time.
They're just holding on to. Yeah, they got Mitch Trubisky out there, and then I was watching part of the game, and they go over to the bench, and it's got Kenny Pickett over there with his boot on, and Trubisky's out on the field, and then it scans past Kyle Rudolph, and I lost my shit. I was like, bro, if Mitch Trubisky gets hurt, God, Rudolph is like he's coming in the. I was like, y'all can't be for real now. Like y'all could have had Marcus Mariota. Like there are other people out there. Like your quarterback room is soft. Just
garbage. They just been that deep. Yo, that's.
I thought Atlanta had a bad QB room. Like Atlanta is killing it in comparison.
Yes.
Like, oh my goodness.
The Falcons are in contention for the Super Bowl compared to Pittsburgh.
I will say though, George Pickens, that man, dog. Straight dog, and that entire Pittsburgh defense, savages.
That's a testament to the defense and Mike Tomlin, man.
Listen, like honestly, at this point, the Pittsburgh defense wins MVP.
Listen,
like,
the organization, Clooney, Looney, whatever them dudes' names is, Rooney, they be like, all right, Mike, here's your team. Figure it out.
Yep. Yep. Here you go.
And he hasn't had a negative record since. Like, oh, it's amazing what he can do with them dudes, man. Because literally, it's just defense. And Najee when he think he's not a high jumper. And
Yeah, that
Warren,
was a stupid play.
he always want to high jump somebody. I'm not understanding that. He's been doing that since college.
But I don't want to take anything too much away from Pittsburgh because I know the score's a little off balance at 24-10.
John Connor did his thing yesterday. Holy shit.
The Cardinals suck.
They're garbage. But James Conner went into his hometown against his hometown team and single-handedly busted their ass.
Yeah, but that's because they were focused on making sure little fucking munchkin ass Kyler Murray couldn't do it.
Freaking 28, 25 carries, 105, 2 touchdowns. Can't beat that. But I tell you what, my little kid this game, because I watched the overview of this game. That young boy McBride they got over there, he got potential.
I like him.
He got some potential. And speaking of tight ends, we can segue to that game next. Tell me why one of my family members, I got a little group chat with some of my family members. This dude comes in the chat and was like, because he an Eagle fan, he said if we re-sign Zach Ertz right now, he could be a top 15 player in the league.
You said this is your cousin?
Yes.
Hey, hey man, I don't want to. You're family, so I'm gonna be as nice as I possibly can.
Call him a dumb motherfucker. It's okay.
Lay off the sauce, man. Whatever it is you be doing, I think you're doing just a little bit too much of it. Because that's that bullshit.
Yeah. We got these people tweaking, boy.
Yeah, man. It's hard out here for a pimp, man. I get it. It's all right. But damn, that's crazy.
Let's segue to the Eagle game because the last game I want to talk about, I want to save it because there's a little background story to it. Now let's segue to this Philly game, man.
Debo went there and took their lunch money.
Listen, Debo said, yo, that team's soft as fuck, and he put on his ski mask and his black Air Force
Ones and smacked the fuck out of them. Just straight disrespect. Now, Philly, you're a great team. You have good players. You find yourself in rough situations. You're still 10-2. You still beat Dallas. Like I'm gonna give you credit when credit's due. But as somebody who's a fan of a team who has also had San Francisco put 40 points on, y'all better stop talking shit. Because you're one game away from being the same.
The funniest shit is San Fran was fucking these dudes up so bad that they had security had to get into it with Dre Greenlaw.
And the Eagles took not even just the score wise, the Eagles took a beating last night. Like DeAndre Swift got banged up. Devontae was slow to get up. Hurts left the game and had to come back.
As soon as Hurts left, I put on Facebook, I said, yo, he better bring his tough ass back out here because I don't want to hear that next week.
Yeah. If we hit our well, that's because that's what happened last year too.
Y'all beat us without Jalen. Nah, bring your ass back. I don't care if you got to limp. Halftime 14-14. Pretty interesting game. Damn, that went by fast.
Yeah, this is the game I would expect from these two teams.
But man, listen, Dre Greenlaw, he a dog.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. That whole defense, man, and I know he may not necessarily get the credit that he deserves. Fred Warner may be the best, second best defender in the league.
Mm.
Top 5 for sure.
He's the best linebacker, hands down.
Like
Um,
a natural linebacker. Like
if I'm not gonna be biased, I'll put him number one. But if I'm gonna be biased, I'll put him number two. Cause the way Fred Warner impacts the game to me more deeper than Parsons.
oh, the only reason why I say that he is one though is because we mainly only see Parsons as an edge rusher now. We don't
Yes.
see him as a natural linebacker anymore. So because of that, Warner's going to get the edge.
He
But
a dog, man. Yo, the way he reads these plays, he's Luke Kuechly mixed with Ray Lewis, mixed with Patrick Willis, with the fucking speed of fucking Ed Reed.
he's just his play recognition, his football IQ, like just everything. Like you're just
Nah,
dog,
that dude is
fucking dog.
amazing. That dude's amazing, man. To be honest, I know I'm supposed to hate San Fran because that's technically our rivalry because everybody else we kick their ass. Historically, our record against Washington superior.
Not even close.
Wash,
Yeah,
Philly
not even
superior.
close.
Giants superior. Our real rival is San Fran. So like, as much as I hate them, I love watching them motherfuckers play between CMC, between Debo when he's healthy, Ayuk, Kittle, that
Well, that's because
defense.
like on during game time, it's Dallas Cowboys, silver and blue, nothing to it. But I'm also a
Listen,
football fan at the end of the
yes,
day. And in San Francisco, they have their issues. I still think we can beat them. Again,
yo,
still a Cowboys fan. That team is so much fun to watch.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Philly won't be the same after last night. They came out there a different team. They came out there a different team, bro. They so got ripped out of them. They at home getting bullied to the floor. And now they gotta go. Now next week they gotta go to the hottest stadium in the league, where the team is averaging 40 a game.
Yeah, but
Philly ain't
that
the
being said,
same. Philly ain't the same. Philly not going to be the same.
our defense ain't the same either. They play that the way they did against Seattle, and we might be in some
But
trouble.
hey, but we got the MVP.
That is true. That is true.
we got the
He
MVP.
he is playing the best football of his career.
But you want to know who isn't MVP? Time to segue. Fucking Russell Wilson. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
You know,
You
I
like how I just segued
that's
that?
it. I, I had this man's back up until this game, and then this dude comes out and throws back to back to back picks.
Listen, the one that first pick he threw was god awful. I don't know where the fuck he was throwing. But that second one, the deep one, that was just a hell of a play by Stingley, man. Holy shit. Because
Yep.
Cortland Sutton had him beat.
Thank you. I'll take that. Yep.
He had him beat, and he just. But he still had a chance to fucking win at the end of the fucking game. Oh my gosh. I mean,
Also, Tank Dell.
hey,
I hope everything's good with
speedy,
him. He's
speedy
gonna he's gonna
recovery.
he's gonna obviously miss the rest of the season.
Yeah, speedy recovery. What
But
was what was his injury in detail?
I don't think they've actually released what the full injury was. I know they already ruled him out for the rest of the season, but there's
Yeah.
only 5 games left, so I mean, um, it could be anything, but I didn't see anything on exactly what it
Let
was.
me.
But he was in a lot of pain, I'll tell you that.
I'm about to read you some numbers real quick. 9 receptions, 191
Oh my God.
receiving yards,
Fractured fibula. He
touchdown.
broke his leg.
Oh yeah, he's done. He might not be ready for the beginning of the next season.
Yeah, they
They
said
might
that 3 hours ago the surgery was successful. Yeah, yeah, he
and
broke his leg.
his he might not be the same. That's but hey man, speedy recovery. But hey, Nico Collins, he got your back. 9 receptions, two damn near 200 receiving yards. Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm. How many yards? CJ Shaw had only 274. So that means 70, 80 other yards went to somebody else. And then all of that, Denver still had a chance to fucking win the fucking game. He, I don't know where he was throwing them in the last pick, but hey. But the backstory to everybody why I say fuck Russell Wilson, because last week we was we was hitting the power rankings, and I had put Denver in my power rankings because they was balling, and Kyle pretty much said, "Yo, dude, you're stupid," pretty much. So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna put my I'm gonna put my mouth where my nuts is at. Let's play some bet." I said, "Let's play the bet." I already owed him 30 push-ups. So I said, "All right, let's put a jersey on the line." And we all know what happened after that. And I thought I almost had a jersey, man. Thought I almost had a jersey. Now I gotta get buy a CD Lamb jersey, but it's okay though. It's okay though. I'm always about giving. I love giving, you know. I'm a giver. So it's alright. But fuck Russell Wilson, man. You owe me, man. Listen, you gonna have to like give me. You gonna have to break me like $1,000 or something, for fucking me up, you know. But it's okay. It's okay because I'm gonna win a bet sooner or later.
I was gonna say we can double it up this week if you want.
You wanna double it up?
Yeah, we'll go a jersey and a hat for you this week.
A jersey and a half.
A jersey and a hat.
Oh, a jersey and a hat.
So now you'll get the
Hmm.
opportunity to either get your jersey in return and a hat, or I'll get a hat.
Hmm. We got to see the rundown for next week games.
I'm just saying, Christmas is coming,
Yeah. I'll see. Cause you talking to my gambling ways right now, man. I love to gamble.
Who
But
does
yeah, though,
Houston play? Who does Houston play next week? They play. Oh, they play the Jets. Never mind. That's easy. Houston wins.
do I want to place that bet?
You don't want to place that bet. You don't want to place that bet. Not on that
Any
game.
anything happens, right?
Nah, nah. I won't even let you make that bet for that game.
You
That's
don't
how
want
confident I am.
you don't want a free hat?
Nah, I'm not touching that one. And like you said, shit happens, and I don't want to have to give it a jersey and a hat because of the fucking Jets. Okay, if they were playing Baltimore, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Let's, no, I'm not losing that kind of money on the Jets. That's for damn
All right,
sure.
I know. I got a bet for you. It's an even bet. Let's bet on the Patriots Steelers game.
That game's gonna end in a tie, 0-0.
What you mean? Steelers could get a fumble sack 6. You never know.
No, 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 no. I'm only gonna bet on a. I would only bet on a good game.
That's gonna be an amazing game. You don't like defensive games?
That's not going to be a defensive game because like a defensive game involves a good offense going against a good defense.
Oh, yeah, good defense versus good defense. Yeah.
No, because Minka Fitzpatrick's gonna have more receiving yards than fucking than I don't even know a receiver on the
Yo,
goddamn Patriots.
yo, Juju Smith-Schuster only got 160 receiving yards this season.
Oh yeah, and Juju's gonna are they play where are they playing? In Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I think it's in
Oh yeah,
Pittsburgh.
so you think Juju's gonna go into Pittsburgh and do something?
Yeah, he gonna get his revenge. He about to do his little TikTok dance in the middle, and then he gonna go off.
TJ's gonna rip his fucking head off.
Yeah, you saw how Garrett's helmet got
Yeah,
stuck.
that's stuck. It's something about Miles Garrett and helmet, man. It's like,
they
like
said you gotta look into helmets and Miles Garrett and helmets.
ooh, this is a good game. We got a good
What's
game
up?
this weekend.
What's up?
Buffalo at Kansas City.
I don't know if I want to take that.
That's a good game. Carolina at New Orleans. Jacksonville
But
at
boy,
Cleveland.
wait, before we get there, we gotta get to the main event.
Oh,
That
fuck you,
fucking
DK.
that fucking thriller of a fucking game. That shit had me on my rocker, bro. What the fuck?
So are you happy
Oh
with that win?
shit! No, I'm not.
Why not? Why not?
Because I get it. Oh, that showed character. Nah. Fuck that. We were supposed to beat these jokers by four touchdowns. We supposed to beat these jokers by 28 points. The score should have been 42-10.
No, no. That team needed that. Seattle is
So,
the clear cut best team we've beat so far this
so you
season.
think they could beat Philly next week after us?
Seattle?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because like Philly got smacked up by San Fran, then they're gonna come into Dallas and get beat the fuck up, and then there's gonna be nothing left for Seattle. But Seattle also plays San Fran this weekend, so I don't know. There might not be anything left of them either.
That's what I'm talking about.
So
I'm not
uh,
impressed. I'm personally not
it's the
impressed.
first win of the season that we actually had to work for.
They
And
are six
with the
and
fact that
five. They are 6-5.
they played harder, they just had harder luck than we have. We haven't really played anybody good. Every team that we've beat, we should have beat.
Right. And who the
Like,
hardest people Seattle done played? Oh, they played Baltimore. They played San Fran twice. Yeah, I guess you got a point. But come on now. They're 35 points good against us though?
let's see. So they lost to the Rams, beat Detroit, beat Carolina, beat the Giants, lost to the Bengals, beat Arizona, beat the Browns, lost to the Ravens, lost to the Rams, lost to 49ers, lost to us. So like Seattle's played, and like Seattle beat Arizona. We lost to Arizona. So
Yeah. Third quarter just kicked off.
um
But
but I'm happy with it. I think Dak played probably one of the best games of his career. Shout out CeeDee Lamb. You dropped that touchdown. That ball was not on Dak. You're not happy
uh,
with it.
I'm not happy. I'm just not happy. Where was Michael Parsons all night?
Being held.
That happens every game. At some point, that can't be an excuse no more, bro.
No, honestly, you can't even go. Where was Micah Parsons all night? Where the hell was Deron Bland all night?
Listen, hey, listen, where the fuck was Dan Quinn all night?
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen,
He has a
this
soft spot for Pete Carroll.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you why Deron Bland getting torched
Oh,
this
they played way too
last.
much man.
It's not even a man. It's the fact that they played 9 yards back. Why are you playing 9 yard back every play? You saw this. Hey, I know I've been talking shit about Gilmore all year, But the second half, Gilmore said, let me guard DK. DK was nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
And then Tyler Lockett was cooking up on, and Jigba was cooking up on Bland. It's a whole different game if Lockett don't miss that post, that wide open post. He cooked Bland.
Yeah, but then they switched to a zone scheme. They let Micah rush off the edge, go into zone. Duran drops back, ball goes out, and Bland gets the pick.
Bland is so boom and bust, man.
He's a zone
He
guy, man. He
he
he relies on that breaking on the ball. It's the same reason why. I mean, let's not act like Diggs. I mean, Diggs got torched by DK because Diggs plays as the receiver. He plays for the ball. He plays for
mhm.
the turnover. So, but I don't know.
Ah,
The offense, like Dak Prescott, I know Micah had the ending play. Gino said after the game that it was by design to let Micah run unblocked, and I call it absolute bullshit. That's not in your game plan. If
but
it
you
is
want
in your
to
game plan, that's
you
why your
want to
team's bad.
no. He's right. You want to know why it was designed? Because it was a screen pass. But number 90 did an amazing job blowing it up. He saw that it was a screen and he blew that running back up. So he
Oh, that's his
couldn't go
specialty.
there.
He's a
So he
screen
couldn't
buster.
get there. So now that whole play scrap.
I don't. I think in any circumstance to have Micah Parsons be a free runner, that is not a good. That is not watching out for your quarterback safety. Like Gino came 2 inches away from being splattered on the field,
For
but Dak fucking Prescott won that game.
sure.
How many times have you seen Dak in that situation and he throws a pick or he throws the incompletion? He can't get it done. And there were even parts of that game where I'm like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like, and Dak's gonna throw a pick in the red zone, and it's gonna be, oh, this is blah 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 blah. Dak went out there and said, I don't give a fuck about Seattle at all, and just
Now that ever since the San Fran game, he been playing pissed the fuck off.
I can't wait until Philly. I was worried about Philly after the last game. I was a little worried. They've won most obviously outside of the San Fran game, but I do think that San Fran game yesterday was a little bit of an exposed job. And
To be
we all
honest,
know that Philly secondary is trash.
the first game against us two was a fluke, man. That shit was a fluke. We should have won. It is what it is.
I think they're gonna come out next week and they're gonna be like they're gonna basically do what we did against Seattle. We're gonna pass the ball so we can run the ball at the end of the game. Dak's gonna throw Dak's gonna throw 45 times against Philly.
I can't stress this enough. I'm tired of seeing fucking four safeties out there. Hey, out of
Yeah.
our roster, four fucking safeties can't be our best 11.
And only one of those safeties is actually good.
Uh-oh. That boy number one, he just took it home to the crib. Jamar Chase.
Oh my god, you just made him look so bad too.
Jamar Chase. 76 yards.
Hitting the
Woo.
gritty too.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is a ball game. He's due for one of those one a game. Speaking of this game, can we talk about how T. Higgins been non-existent all season long?
Well, that's because their quarterback situation's been so inconsistent. There's no doubt that like T. Higgins is a great receiver.
He's in a wonderful
Jamar Chase is
receiver.
a different level.
Yeah.
So the game
Who
plan has to be to go to Chase.
who would you take? Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson?
CeeDee Lamb.
He's not in the debate. I'm talking about out of the two
But
USC boys.
between those guys, I'd honestly have to go. I'd have to go Jefferson.
I might go Chase.
I think Jefferson's route tree is just that much better.
But the fact that Chase can fucking score at any fucking moment, that is a factor.
Oh yeah, I mean And like me choosing Jefferson over Chase is nothing to like. It's not a knock on Jamar Chase at all. I just think that Jefferson is just a little bit better.
Who's the better wide receiver? Jefferson, but who I want on my team, who's a dog? I want Chase on my shit.
That's fair. Okay, yeah, I can give you that.
But yeah, man, why the fuck is Marquise Bell fucking bum ass Donovan Wilson, bum ass Curse, and mediocre Hooker? Why all four of them play? Like, come on now. You
That
gotta
first touchdown, that second play from Seattle, that bomb to DK,
Wilson. They
Bland
blame.
Bland may have been in the coverage, but Wilson's the one who blew
Yep,
that play.
yep. That's what I said. That wasn't even Bland's fault. You
Wilson's
know
job was to
you want to
stop that.
know what the exact replica play that was when we was in New England and Diggs undercut the route and the safety blew it
Yep,
and then Bourne caught it and they blamed it on Diggs, but it was
yep,
really the safety.
yeah, and then CD hit that one in overtime.
Yep, yep. It's the same. Our safety play is just Curse is slow. Like he's meant to be out there to be like a linebacker, but
He's a damn good run stopper, though.
yeah, Donovan Wilson can't cover to save his
No,
life.
he can blitz good though. He can blitz like a motherfucker though, because
So
he's
it's like
fast, man.
you
He
know
just
it's
has
crazy.
no IQ.
You wanna know who our best defensive player of the game was, which is fucking crazy? Jordan fucking Lewis.
Yeah, the silent assassin, man.
That's the best game I've
He's
seen him
he's
play in
tightened
about 2 years.
he's tightened up a lot, man. Now that he's been on the inside, he's a significantly better slot corner.
But he's still kind of slow to me though. He still get beat with the fucking out routes though, and I don't like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
let's talk about that old man Tyron Smith though.
Tyron Smith.
Yep.
Oh, I told you this earlier, man. That play, motherfucker blocks left, blocks off, blocks right. That gets that pass right there. Is I'm like that's why it's okay if he misses like a game or two because every single time that man is on the field, he's the best player at that position.
Hmm.
I will make the argument that Trent Williams is much more sustainable and is on the field a lot more. But when they're both on the field and 100%, Tyron Smith is the better tackle. At 100%, Tyron Smith is the better tackle.
It's 1A, 1B for me. One day is Williams, one day you can put Smith, one day is wishy washy for me.
I think
Because Trent
Trent
Williams is
Williams
a
is
dog.
has the advantage on um like strength of position. Like Trent Williams is the guy that you want
Yeah.
blocking Micah Parsons, Nick Bosa. Like Trent
Lawrence
Williams is the
just
guy you
threw
want
a
blocking.
laser. Jesus.
Oh, that's right. They
Lawrence
got Jones
just
back.
Lawrence just threw a dart.
Look at that fucking smile on his face.
He just threw a dart. He should have played baseball. He would have been a nasty pitcher.
Lawrence is growing on me.
Yeah, he another one bad decision maker.
I just want him to cut his hair. That's honestly what it is.
To me, I will always have vendetta against him because he beat Bama. He torched us in the national championship. So I will always hold it against him, Watson, all them
He
motherfuckers.
balled on you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, those uniforms are so nice.
Since he really about to put it, can we talk about how Jacksonville is great 1 week and then just ass the next week?
They played better overseas than they do over here.
Like, man,
Didn't
listen, give us Kelvin Ridley. We'll use him. Nah, nah, nah. We should have drafted Christian Kirk. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
what?
We should have
What?
drafted Christian. We should have. We could have got him in the third, fourth round. You don't think Kirk will be a good He basically would have been what Brandon Cooks is right now for us.
Yeah, but then I'd rather have Brandon Cooks.
Oh, now all of a sudden you you don't fell in love with Cooks.
No, not at all. I just don't like Christian Kirk.
You crazy. Kirk is nice. He the best wide receiver this year.
Yeah, but that doesn't say an awful lot. Their best wide receiver just doesn't play. Because Larry's still on the team. He just doesn't play. I don't understand it. Oh, little Cheeto Uzie going off sides over there.
Good old Cheeto. I don't miss him. Although he was decent. It's just you want to talk about penalty galore. That man can't cover without holding for shit.
Yeah, no. No, it's like every single time you're like, oh, Cheeto made a play. Oh,
Let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about all the players that been to the Super Bowl since leaving Cowboys. Morris Claiborne, Anthony Hitchens, fucking Cheeto Awuzie.
yep. Yep. And now you're looking at Randy Gregory might make that list if San Fran makes it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why haven't we picked up Lyle Collins yet? I need Terrence Steele off my team.
Honestly, bro, I'm kind of thinking that I feel like I could probably block as well as him.
We gotta do something about Terrence Steele. I understand we just gave him all that money, but
I mean, he he's not. I mean, he's no Chaz Green. Like it could be worse. You remember we left his ass in Atlanta? He gave up 7 sacks to Adrian Claiborne. And then Adrian Claiborne goes out and got that big ass contract the next year, and I don't even think he's in the league anymore.
He's not. He played for the Patriots, and then after that, he was gone. Adios.
Uh, Off of one game, the
I
dude
can't
had
say
8
nothing.
sacks on the season, and
I
7
can't
of them
say
were in one
nothing
game.
because we in one off season we signed Dante Repo and Jerry McCoy.
I'm actually really upset that we never got to see McCoy play though.
Nah, he would have been a beast. But Dante
And Poe
Repo,
didn't have that bad when he played. It wasn't that bad.
he was just fat and overweight and just didn't want to play football no more. He was
Yeah,
tired.
he just like the ball would get snapped and he just fell on top of centers. Like, he can stop the tush push though.
Nah, for sure. Nah, for sure. I'm surprised Jonathan Hankins big ass can't.
He's been playing nice though.
Yeah. Nah.
I remember we had Jason Peters last year too.
Yeah. Now he's on the
He's on Seattle.
Yeah.
As soon as he came out on the field, I was like, "Yo, put Micah Parsons on Jason Peters."
Michael was kicking his ass. They had to take him off the field.
And like the dude had a phenomenal career. He's
Hall of Fame.
He's a Hall of Famer for sure. Like, and I'm not trying to throw shade at him because like he's a dog. But like, bro, you're not young. You're 41 years old.
But
bro.
when he was on Philly, I hated that motherfucker.
Oh, he was untouchable. And like they put him in on guard yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
he played guard and tackle for us last year.
Yeah, they called it the gold package. I remember you had Tyron Smith, Jason Peters, and Zach Martin.
Yep.
That was the gold jacket package.
Man, let's bring back Travis Frederick, man.
You know, I talked to somebody the other day about Travis Frederick, and we were talking about at the time of their careers who was better. Because I don't think Jason Kelsey's the best center in the league.
Yes.
But when they were both playing, Travis Frederick and Kelsey were 1 and 2.
But
Frederick was 1.
Before he got the cancer, man.
Kelsey was still young at the time.
Yeah.
But at that time, Frederick was the number 1. Frederick, Martin, Smith, that O-line was untouchable.
Beast, boy. beast. Then you had Lyle Collins. Then you had Ronald Larry. Man,
Hmm.
that offensive line was
They were just untouchable.
that was the Great Wall of Dallas 2.0.
We're still Zach Martin still he's still the GOAT, man.
But he's not the greatest. He's not the greatest Dallas guard of all time. No, I'm sorry.
Oh no,
That
no,
boy Big L.
yeah, yeah.
Woo,
That
woo, that boy could have
that's
been a running back.
that dude. That play when he chased down, like, like,
That
bruh,
motherfucker could have
bruh.
been a running back. He could have been Jerome Bettis before Jerome Bettis. Shit.
Could you imagine that motherfucker running downhill on you?
Yes.
Like just nah. I'm good. I'm good.
So, in your honest opinion, for what would it take for us to make it to the Super Bowl realistically?
For Dallas to make it to the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
consistent offensive play. The offense has to play the way that it has played the last six since the bye. Basically, the play calling and the offense has to play that way. The Seattle game proved that the defense may break. The defense may give up points, but the offense has to go out there and you may not get touchdowns every time, but if the offense gets the ball, points need to get put on the board.
My honest opinion, I got one key point. In order for us to make the Super Bowl, we need the number one seed, to be honest, because we play like shit on the road.
I don't
I
think
don't
that's
know.
gonna matter.
I don't know what it is. We play shit on the road. It's
It's
between
not gonna happen.
calls. Be-
We're gonna have to go to San Fran.
you think San Fran going to get the number one?
I do. I think Dallas wins the East, but San Fran's gonna get the number one seed because they have the tiebreaker on us.
So you think we're gonna leave with the number two seed?
Yeah,
Think so? Gotta think about it though. We got we got Miami, Buffalo, and Detroit after that. Like
I
after Philly.
I ain't scared. If everyone's healthy, we're running it.
I'm not scared neither, but I'm letting you know Philly got the easier schedule.
I, they're broken, bro.
I told you a while ago they left that game not the same team, man. It's hard to explain, and I ain't even trying to be a hater when I say it. They're all their luck. Wow, what a catch. Wow.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Wow.
That was nasty. Like,
Wow. Parker Washington, who the fuck is you? Hey, good catch. Um, that just made me lose my train of thought.
no, I
Um,
know Philly may have the easier schedule coming up, but they
Philly luck ran out last night. Like they ran away with a dub in Kansas City. They stole a win against Buffalo. They stole a one
bro,
against us.
you know Hill is mad as fuck that he did not catch that pick. You
Yeah,
got to have that, man.
yeah. But
Philly's, because I mean, Philly's gonna lose. They're gonna lose to us. So then now we'll have the same record.
but they gotta play the Giants again.
So we got to play Washington again.
And they gotta play Washington. They gotta play Arizona.
They're not the same team.
They gotta play Seattle.
Seattle gonna beat them.
I think they beaten all of them.
So you think Philly's gonna lose to us and then win out?
Yes.
If that's the case, then yeah, then they're gonna get the second seed. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
But I'm not worried about it because we're gonna beat on whoever wins the South. It looks like the Falcons. Then we're gonna beat on the Giants, and then we're gonna have to play San Fran at San Fran, and that's when shit gets scary for me.
You don't think we can beat San Fran?
They are kryptonite, man. You could put us against any team in the league, and I'm confident. San Fran, I don't want no parts of them niggas. I don't want no parts of them fools, man. I'm sorry. I don't want no parts of them fools. They done beat us 3 times in a row. And we gotta go to San Fran and beat them. I don't like that. I don't like that. And then even if we do beat San Fran, right? We're gonna be so mentally exhausted, even if we did get to the Super Bowl, because we just went through the Falcons, the Eagles, the 49ers. We're gonna be so mentally exhausted that we're gonna probably struggle in the Super Bowl. Listen, listen, we need San Fran players to get hurt. I'm not worrying about CMC. CMC doesn't do good against us at all. I'm not worried about the running game. But George Kittle balls out on us every single time.
No, I think I honestly, and I know our opinions on him do tend to differ. I think Dak brings it all the way home for us. That's where I'm at right now.
I think Dak wins us a Super Bowl in about 2 more years.
I don't think he's got 2 years left.
They about to give him a max.
No, but I'm saying like with this team, like
Yeah,
they have
they got 3 more good years in them. Think
it's a
about
lot
it.
of money, bro.
Drew Brees didn't get hot till he was 31 years old.
I don't know.
Drew Brees didn't get hot till he was 31 years old, man.
Again, I do forget that Dak's still young.
Uh, uh, Kurt Warner didn't get into the league till he was 20 something years, 28 years old. Kurt Warner, you know, he got 2 Super Bowl appearances, three Super Bowl appearances. One he should have never lost. Actually, maybe all of them he should have never lost. He should have never lost to Pittsburgh, and he should have never lost to the Patriots. But hey,
I think the way that Dak is playing right now, that chip on his shoulder, the you kind of saw we talked about a few weeks ago how
and here's key. Here's my key. If you can make that shit can slide in the regular season, but if you ain't scoring 7 in the playoffs in the red zone, what's the point?
no, no, I don't even think that's gonna be that big of a deal.
So you think we making it to the Super Bowl?
I think we can. I don't really have a
If I want
prediction of if we're going to, but
if
I
I want to
think that
be a
they're
homer,
capable of it.
if I'll be a homer, I'll say we are. But if I'm being realistic, I'll probably say I don't know, Miami versus San Fran. That sounds more realistic, but I don't know because Miami, I'm still not sold on them.
They're just offensively faster.
Yo,
The
Cincinnati is horrible.
yeah, and you said you thought they were going to come and win this.
Well, you could throw that out the window. What is Boyd doing?
And like what gets me is like it's the third quarter. What are you doing shit like that for?
He threw it right to Josh Allen.
And like
Oh
you're like
man.
15 yards behind the line of scrimmage trying to throw it like that. What the hell was that?
All right, let's run down some. Oh, can you run down the games for me for next week? I don't know what
Yeah.
happened to me. Let's get into that. I think this
Well,
game over now.
so we got
Tag.
the Seattle San Fran game.
Oh, you got Thursday night. You got the 0-0 game, Thursday night football. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that game 100%, but just off of being a football fan, I just might.
I'll have it on in the background. I'll be working, so I'll it'll be on the TV. I'll look at it from time to time.
What we got on the docket? You said San Fran. You said San Fran, Seattle.
Yep.
I'm gonna go on the limb. I'm gonna say upset.
You're going Seattle?
I'm gonna go Seattle.
That's crazy, because so am I. I'm only going with that because like if Seattle does win that game, that's very huge for us,
If this my, I need them to win so they can have the motivation to beat up on Philly.
right? Tampa at Atlanta.
Atlanta, Tampa Bay is just bad. They wasted Mike Evans' career. Like
Nah, I'm taking Tampa Bay. Atlanta sucks.
Tampa Bay just as bad though. Tampa Bay literally almost just lost to Carolina.
Yeah, but you know how Baker Mayfield is. He has a bad game and then a good game and then a bad game and then a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, Baker's silently tearing it up.
No, Sam Howell, he's silently ripping it up.
He's
That
just
boy
throwing a
did.
bunch of yards. The dude's got like 45 interceptions on the season.
Yeah.
Detroit at Chicago.
Detroit at you said Detroit at Chicago.
Yeah, that's Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit. I want to go Chicago, but I just can't. Fourth and
Uh,
goal at the one. Jesus Christ, Jacksonville suck.
so you got Indy at Cincinnati. Indy.
Indy at Cincinnati. I got Cincinnati.
Are you gonna take Cincinnati?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Indy. I'm gonna go Indy.
Me too. Jacksonville at Cleveland.
I'm gonna go Cleveland. They just stopped these fool. Oh, touchdown. Oh, hey, I'm gonna
I'm
go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Cleveland.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take Jacksonville in that game.
I don't trust these dudes. They struggling with the Bengals.
I don't trust. I don't think Joe Flacco is gonna. He looks good, but he's still old.
They kept up with St. Louis or L.A. whatever people want to call them. That's
Uh,
a
Car-
fumble. That's a fumble. That's a fumble. That's a fumble.
yeah.
Carolina.
Uh, oh no, he broke the plane with it. That's clean. Once the ball
Okay.
breaks the plane, it's a touchdown.
You right. You right. You right. You right.
Carolina at New Orleans.
New
I'm gonna take
Orleans.
Carolina.
I'm gonna go New
Honest to God,
Orleans. I'm gonna go New Orleans.
the way that New Orleans has been playing, man, they got to stop this whole Taysom Hill shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, Taysom Hill trash.
It's just a waste of a position. And
Cause
like,
once he go out there, everybody in the world know what they about to do, run the damn ball.
also, you know how demoralizing it has to be the starting quarterback and to be taken out of the game on 3rd and 8 so Taysom Hill can take the snap. Like, if you're the starting quarterback, you need to be like in the rhythm, like making the plays, like so like that's just like that's ridiculous to me. You don't take your quarterback out on 3rd down so a
Yeah.
tight end can take a snap. Um
Mm.
Houston at Jets. We already talked about that a little bit. That's a
Yeah.
no-brainer. Houston's taking that.
I want to be a dickhead and just say the Jets for the sake of argument.
Don't do it to yourself. You've already lost. We've already lost games. I've gotten push-ups and a jersey. So let's
I
not
really
push it.
want to. I
Both off of
really
Houston.
want to. Yo, I don't know, man. Are you becoming a Houston fan on me?
No, I'm a CJ Stroud fan. Hey, I almost decided that the jersey that you got to get me was a Stroud Ohio State jersey
Do it.
because I saw one on TikTok the other day and I almost bought it
If I can find it, do
because
it.
I don't want to. I wouldn't want a Houston Stroud jersey. If I'm wearing an NFL jersey, it's a Cowboys jersey, but an Ohio State one, I'd rock that.
Do it. Hey,
Yeah,
it's your
yeah,
jersey.
let's do that. I
Alright.
like that. But yeah, Houston's gonna win that game. I don't care what you say. Um,
I'm gonna
the
go
Rams.
Jets, man. I'm going Jets. Fuck
I knew you were
Houston,
going to. You son
y'all
of a bitch.
lost. Y'all lost my fucking bet, and we don't even gotta do double or none. Fuck it. Nah, I just want to see these fuckers lose, cause now I'm mad. I'm going
All right,
against them
man.
every fucking week until the motherfuckers lose.
All right, man. It's about to be Houston versus Dallas in the Super Bowl, bro.
What you gonna have? You gonna have a half Stroud, half Dak jersey on?
Oh no. I'm a big Stroud fan. I like what's going on in Houston, but like Dallas in the Super Bowl, I don't give a fuck about nobody at anywhere at any time besides those Dallas Cowboys. uh, Rams at Baltimore.
Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Rams.
Yeah,
They don't got nobody to guard them boys.
I like that. Minnesota at or sorry, Vikings. Jesus Christ, at Raiders.
Justin Jefferson playing.
Yes, he is.
I got Minnesota.
But so is Josh Dobbs. Don't forget that.
Hey, it's Justin Jefferson. I got.
That is
I
true.
got. I got Minnesota.
Yeah. Seattle at San Fran. Both took Seattle.
Seattle.
Buffalo at Kansas City.
Okay, Cincy. Who that? Who number 30? That motherfucker fast than a motherfucker.
Is that Philip Lindsay?
Nah, Brown. Who the fuck is Brown?
The hell?
Shit. You know it's bad when you thought it was Philip Lindsay. That's an old name right there.
It's the only number 30 running back I can remember.
Buffalo, Cincy. I've been trying to duck this game. Buffalo, Kansas City. We didn't even cover that Kansas City and Packers game, but fuck that.
Christian Watson.
Yeah, but he hurt though. He hurt his hammy again.
Yeah. But Jordan Love found his stride though.
Yeah. Let's see. Buffalo had a bye week. KC just lost. Where is it at? Where is this game?
At Kansas City.
Kansas City by 3.
Taking Buffalo.
Kansas City by 3.
I'm taking Buffalo. I can feel it.
Don't make
Diggs
me
about to go
pull
off.
it out. I
Nope.
was gonna be nice and I was gonna do the bet. I wasn't gonna do the bet, but
Nope.
don't make me pull it out.
Nope. I'm just saying I think Buffalo's gonna win. Nope.
Don't let me pull it out. You said you feeling it.
No.
How much
I'm
are
just
you feeling it?
nope. Nope.
Don't make me pull out my double or nothing, cause I will pull it out.
Why? What you got for an idea? You got something cooking? What's up?
I was gonna do the jersey and the hat
On the Buffalo Kansas City game?
on the Buffalo, Kansas City.
Ooh. That's a 1:00 game.
Kansas City don't got no wide receivers.
Yeah, but Buffalo ain't got a quarterback. Fuck Josh Allen.
He balled against Philly, man. And he historically plays great against Kansas City. Not to persuade you.
This is collusion right here. You're trying to talk me into it. You're trying to fill my head.
I
And
just
you're
said
just
I'm not
trying to
I'm not trying to persuade you or anything.
It's starting to sound like you want Buffalo to win. It's starting to seem like you think Buffalo will win.
You can't gaslight me. I'm Kansas City to the fullest on this one. I'm 10 toes down, Kansas City. But hey,
I'll do it.
I'm trying to see if you put your money where your mouth is.
I'll do it. I'll take that.
We going full out? Are we going money line or are we going spread?
No, just heads up. Just heads up.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just heads up. If Buffalo wins, I win the bet. If Kansas City wins, you win the bet.
Now, I'm going to make it spicy, right? If I so happen to lose, right? I'm gonna try to triple it up. But I'm gonna go big or go home though. You hear me out? I'm telling you what my bet is right now. If I manage to lose next week, I'm a triple or nothing. But my triple or nothing is if we make it, if I lose my bet, and if we make it, and if we somehow make it to the Super Bowl, and if I lose, I will save up every fucking penny I have personally to make sure your ass can go.
No, no, that's too much. That's
Hell
too much.
no.
Nah, that's way nah.
Hell
Us, you
no.
gotta those tickets are way so nah, 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 nah,
A
nah, nah, nah.
thousand. Hey, it's probably gonna be like a nosebleed, but you gonna fucking be
Nah,
there.
nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah,
All right,
nah, nah.
realistically, third or if I lose next week, which I'm not, right? If I win, then I don't even want a jersey. I want something better. You listening?
I'm listening.
If I lose next week, I'm double. I'm about to do my. I'm triple or nothing. One last time, I get three strikes and out, and I won't. I won't want a jersey. I want a fucking nice fat ass steak from Texas Roadhouse. If I win, if I lose next week, I'm putting my trump card in, and if I win the third time, I want a nice juicy steak from Texas Roadhouse from yours truly.
So you got to go on a 2 game win streak here.
Yep.
I'll take that.
All right.
I'll take that.
I bet.
You ain't gonna win though. I'll still get you
We
the steak though,
winning.
because you're my boy. But
We winning. We winning, man. I'm about to buy a Mahomes jersey right now. It's like,
let's not get carried away here.
hey, he a Texas boy. Hey, gotta rep it, right?
He's also Kermit the Frog though.
Yeah. What else we got?
That,
They got that. They got that at 1 o'clock.
yeah, that should be the night game.
Nah, cause we
Well, we're
got
the
the
night
night
game,
game.
but yeah. Um, then so Denver at Chargers.
Denver Chargers. You know what? This is petty, but I'm King Petty. Anybody who know me, I'm petty. Fuck Denver. I'm going Chargers.
I'm taking Denver.
Um. Well,
Chargers suck, dude.
by the way, shout out to the NFL for doing the right thing by taking the Patriots off of Monday night next week, not no, the week after, and
Mm-hmm.
putting Seattle and the
In
Eagles there.
Philly, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, that was
Round
a
of
good move.
applause to y'all. Nobody want what? Don't they play the Chiefs?
Yeah,
Nobody want to see that. And I'm getting sick and tired of them playing Giants games and Patriots games when there's way far better games to be played. I know we in New England, but come on, man. Give the fans what
you,
they want.
you know what's weird? The Dallas game on Sundays at 5:20. There is no 8 o'clock game.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Heck no. So
you see?
it's about to be on NBC at 5:20.
Yeah, so there's CBS 10 a.m. So there's not a 4 o'clock game or an 8 o'clock game. There's 10, 1, and 5. And then the Monday games are both at 5.
Are you sure you're not looking at California time?
I must be, right?
California 3 hours behind. Cause that would make sense. 10-1, 8-5, 4-1. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Shit, I'm gonna watch it regardless, but 5:20?
Yeah, that's what it's saying.
What the fuck? Well, guess we're gonna have to buckle on our shoes and watch a 5 o'clock game.
Yeah, I'm so confused. What the fuck?
That's weird. That's weird. Fuck it. That means that gives me more hours to celebrate beating on the fucking Philly Eagles. I like it. Fuck it. I'll take it.
That's
Who the bum ass Giants play?
I think they play on
Are
hold
they
on,
doing that shit purposely?
I
10
was trying to
o'clock.
you see that? Are you looking at that now?
Hold on. I'm about to look it up.
New York plays Green Bay at 5 o'clock on Monday. There's two 5 o'clock Monday games. What is going on?
What the fuck? No, I got 1 o'clock, 4:05, 4:05, 4:25, 4:25, 8:20 Cowboys, Eagles, Packers, 8:15.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
no,
so Monday got two games on Monday?
yeah,
Why they do that? I guess I'll watch the Tennessee one. I really don't give a fuck about the Packers and the Giants. Although obviously I do got the Packers beating the Giants, and hey, you never know. They can fall into the playoffs. The Packers can.
yeah, maybe.
Then you
I
got
just like the fact that Philly, even at 10-2, hasn't clinched a playoff spot yet.
yeah, because we could be number one Sunday night.
So
We will be in sole first place because we got the tiebreaker. That's why that Arizona game right now is kicking our ass right now to this day.
yep. If it wasn't for that Arizona game,
You know? Then you got Tennessee and the Dolphins. Dolphins.
oh, yeah.
A couple
And
more.
Tennessee might not even have Derrick Henry. So
Yeah. Hope he get rest. Just sit out for the rest of the season, man. Come to Dallas or something. Man. We can use you, my boy.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, this week's top five. I got an interesting one for you. This one gonna throw you off. Top five fullbacks of all time.
That's uh of all time.
Or your personal favorite.
I like when Zeke lines up at fullback.
You about to put Zeke at fullback?
You know how much of a savage he would be at fullback?
Yeah. But none of
Um,
them. My
uh,
GOAT fullback is Mike Allstott. Mike Allstott was the GOAT. He should be in the Hall of Fame, but he never will be in there. My number two will be Lorenzo Neal. Beast. I can only do three. I ain't doing five. This is no. And my third and final is dang, who was the Packers fullback? Damn, I forgot his name. But yeah, him. That's kind of a lame topic. Let's scratch that. Let's do a more exciting one. Your top five favorite corners of all time.
favorite or greatest?
Your favorite. You
Favorite?
know the.
Champ Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
Um, D'Angelo Hall when he wasn't talking smack before DeAndre Hopkins basically
Mm-hmm.
ended his career. Cody Sensabaugh.
Ooh, I haven't
He
heard
was
that name in a
he was
long.
he was super fun to watch. Charles Woodson, have to. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, as it's pretty homer, but Trevon Diggs, man, that dude's so fun to watch.
My all-time favorite corners, 'cause I like doing both. My
Hold
all-time.
on, real quick. The only reason I didn't list Dion is because Dion is my favorite athlete of all
Yeah,
time, so I don't use him for any other category.
my favorite of my greatest of all time is Dion, Darrell Revis. Damn, there's a Champ Bailey. Who else we got? Um, I know I'm missing some names. Who else we got? Damn. All time great safeties. I mean corners. We got Dion. We got um we got Dion. I can't think of two more right now. But my favorite to watch is Sam Madison, D'Angelo Hall as well. Um freaking I kinda like watching I kinda like watch Lattimore play. I like Lattimore's game.
When he first came
Lattimore,
into the league, like his
yeah,
first 2 years in the league.
yeah, he's technical with it. I like how he play. Diggs, you could put him up there, but for another home, like old corner, hmm, I liked watching Chris McAllister play. He was nasty for Baltimore.
He always
Yeah,
had his hand. He always got his hands on the ball.
yeah. Yeah, that's going my five favorite corners of all time. That stumped me. Hmm, interesting. So I'm tripping. Charles Wilson's got to be up there. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I was waiting to
wilding.
see. I was waiting.
I'm
I was just like, I know
tripping.
you better than that, man. I know
I'm
you better than
tripping.
that.
Oh yeah. Wow. My my football intelligence is in jeopardy right now.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. You kind of dropped the ball on that one, man. Like, I don't care who you are. If he top three, I could understand if you don't have him in top three. But top five, if he ain't in that top five, bro, you tripping.
All right, I'm gonna redo that list. Number one, Dion. Number two, Charles Woodson. Number three, Darrell Reeves. Number four, me personally, he's an all-time great to me, Ty Law. And number five, who else did I have up there? Whoever
Champ
named
Bailey,
I did Chin Bailey. There you go. For me, I'm more of a linebacker, D line type of guy. I'm not really into the because to me, when it comes to secondary, it's Sean Taylor or bust. If you ain't Sean, if your name ain't Sean Taylor, I don't want to hear about you. And that's no disrespect to Joey Polamalu. That's no disrespect to Every. That's no disrespect to Brian Dawkins. That's no disrespect to all of them. But Sean Taylor was better than all of y'all.
yeah, rest in peace, Sean Taylor.
Oh, before we close out, we never even got to have this conversation. You said Reggie Bush isn't the greatest college football player of all time. So who will be your greatest college football of all time?
Vince Young.
Fuck no.
What? I could understand like a slight disagreeing with that, but to sit there and say "fuck no" is absurd.
Fuck no.
Absurd. It's not like I
Fuck
said Tim
no.
Tebow or something.
Hey, Tim Tebow was more dominant.
Oh my god! Now you're just trying to be hurtful.
How many? He won two of them things. Two of them things. Not one, but two of them things. That's not dominance. And I
It's
get
not
it.
the same.
Vince Young beat the greatest team of all time. Nah, 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 nah. I get it. But Reggie Bush, think about it. You don't think Reggie Bush was more electrifying than Vince Young?
I think in the league he was.
I think it's vice versa. When Vince Young was actually like balling, he was balling. I'll put it to you like this, and this, I guess you could be a hot take. I'll take Auburn Cam Newton over Vince Young any goddamn day of the week. I'm sorry.
Oh man, you smoking that same shit your cousin's on, bro. Oh my god, y'all smoking that same shit. That same shit that we talked about earlier. Y'all be on the same shit.
Yeah, Cam
Fuck.
Newton shit was way
No.
more
Oh
fucking
my god.
impressive, man.
Oh my god. You know how I feel about Cam Newton too. You're just trying to hurt my feelings.
Yeah. What's your hot take of the week?
Hmm. I think that Mac Jones is going to be a better quarterback on a different team.
Not even gonna be in another team. You mean the XFL,
No, no,
the
no, no, no.
Canadian League,
I
like
think I think Mac
Europe?
Jones can be a better backup option than Mitch Trubisky is.
Listen, I wasn't even gonna say what I was gonna say because it's not the platform to say it. But I'll put it to you like this: none of them are even backup material. None of them are backup material. There are way better young QBs coming in right now that could do a better job than any of them two.
I still think Mac Jones is going to get a shot.
Why? Because he Bama made.
Yeah,
Man, listen,
that's exactly why.
they need to just if Bill
Tua
Belichick,
doing his thing, Jalen doing his thing. Both of those guys have talent around them. Mac does not. Somebody's going to give Mac a chance.
but what's the point of having talent out there if he can't get it there? The man arm is doodle. His
Dude, that team has
intelligence
had
of the game is
that.
bad, man.
So
His
he has a coach
intelligence
who
is
is
bad.
like, no, I don't believe that. Not yet.
So
He could very easily prove me wrong, but I'm not saying that he's going to go out there and be a championship level quarterback or I'm not saying that he's going to
our
be
prime
elite.
example, right? If Mac Jones was the starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, how would
I
he
just
look?
threw up my mouth. He could get by. He'd have an offensive line. He'd have proper weapons.
I think you took the spliff that you said I was smoking on. He said, "Yo, let me take a hit of that real quick, my boy. Let's
Bro,
see
that's
what you
dude.
be
You know
smoking on."
how
And
many
now
times
you
has
on the same, you
nah, man.
high with me, my boy. You
No,
crazy?
hold on, man. Hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. No quarterback can do their job when they get hit as much as Mac does with the amount of talent that Mac has around. Who are Mac's wide receivers? Who?
Boy, hear me out. Hear me out.
Who?
Ken- Kendrick Bourne is a decent weapon. Am I right
Kendrick
or am
Bourne.
I wrong? He torched
Tua's
us
got
when
Tyreek Hill and Hurts has got Smith
he
and
torched
fucking
us. He torched us.
oh my
Juju Smith-Schuster got a
bum
Super Bowl.
bum
Juju Smith is got a Super Bowl.
bum.
Mike Gesicki ain't a weapon.
What's he got for yards on the season?
Hunter because of the QB.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
how tight ends and wide receivers gonna get yards if you don't got a QB who can throw it to him?
He's got no offensive line. Nah, man. I'm
I
telling you,
put
he's gonna get a chance.
there's
Like
a
you said,
reason
I'm
why
not saying that Mac's gonna come out there and
there's
light it
a
up and be electric.
there's
He
a
very well may
reason
prove me
why
wrong.
there's a reason why they dumbed it down and him and Zappy, whatever you pronounce his name, only throw short routes because they can't get it there. Because in the few times when they do have protection, they can't get it there.
You send Mac Jones to the Rams, and I bet you he looks completely different.
No,
Yep.
no.
I'm
I'll
not
tell you what,
saying he's gonna light it up.
Matt Jones is a top 50 quarterback. Meaning there is 20 different backups better than him.
He's still the best quarterback on that team.
Because they don't got many options. They
Hey,
they need to they at least play Malik. I think Malik Cunningham could do a slight better chance because he could run the ball a little bit. But they want to put him at wide receiver.
they should have went and got Joe Flacco.
To be honest, no. They should have gave Cam. If that was the case, they should have gave Cam Newton another shot.
Nah, fuck that, dude. They shouldn't even have given him a first shot. Homie been a
I don't
bum.
know what's your problem with Cam, but god damn.
Uh-uh. Fuck that. I don't ever want to see that dude holding a football again.
What he do to you?
I just don't like him. He's just got one of those faces, you know what I mean?
He got one of them Dak faces.
Hey.
hey,
That's my dog. You be careful.
I'm on a record right now. Dak got my props now, but the minute he start playing like shit, I'm off his bandwagon.
That's fine. I'll be there to defend him. Don't you worry. I'll be
Oh,
holding that line. Don't worry.
I don't know what's up with you and Dallas quarterbacks, but it was the same shit with Romo. Romo could throw 5 picks. It wasn't his fault.
Hey,
It
I still
wasn't
stand
his
by the
fault.
fact that if a ball hits a wide receiver in the hands and then it ends up in the hands of a defender, it shouldn't be an interception.
But my thing is though, right? Not this year, but in prior years, Dak will literally see his dude double covered and still throw it there. Why?
How many times you seen that happen with Dez and he came down with it? How many times that happened to CD and he comes down with it? You got to take chances, man.
But Dez was on the trajectory of being a Hall of Fame player. CD is on the trajectory of being a Hall of Fame player. Why is you trying to do that shit with Terrence Williams?
Because the expectation's the same.
Why is you trying to do that shit with Cedric Wilson?
Because the expectation's the same.
Why
Dak's
is you
job is to get the ball to you. Your job is to
Why is
catch
you
it.
trying to do
That's the
that
wide
shit
receiver's job.
with Noah Brown and Romo's years?
Yo,
Why
Noah
is you
Brown
trying to
lighting
do?
it up right now. What you talking
Nigga,
about?
he had 2 yards yesterday. I don't want to hear shit. And their number one arguably is gone for the season. I don't want to give. Hey, Tony Romo. Why is you trying to force feed Miles Austin?
Yo, Miles Austin was dirty, bro.
Why is you trying to force feed Jesse Holly?
Okay, I can't get. I don't think I can keep going. I don't
You
think I can keep going.
know,
You got me there. You
hey,
got me
no,
there.
hey, I love my team. I'm just not ready to be like, oh, we the boys, we them boys, we them boys. Because 5 years ago, when I was, we were them boys, we them boys, we them boys. The motherfuckers be like, oh, we them boys. Okay, we about to ruin your whole. Like, for example, right? We had the best record in the league. Dak and Zeke. Yeah, there was no way in hell we was not supposed to make the Super Bowl that year. We single handedly sabotaged that game.
That shit happens.
San Fran, 2 years
Shit
ago,
happens.
we single handedly sabotaged the game. I don't know what it is with us with playoffs games, but it's like, fuck it. It's always next year. Fuck it. It's all
I mean,
and
that's the Dallas Cowboy fan motto right there. Is there's always next year.
but why can't it be this year? Mahomes got no wide receivers. You like fuck it, we still gonna find a way.
Shit
And you
happens,
wanna
man.
it all boils down to coaching. We're never gonna fucking win until we get the right coaching, which we will never get the right coaching because the Joneses, and it's not like, oh, if Jerry passes away, then it's good because Stephen Jones is twice as worse than this man.
I mean, we dodged a bullet with Sean Payton, that's for sure.
But Sean Payton doing his thing a little bit in Denver, though. He turned that team around. You got to think about it. They got 70 balled.
That's just disrespectful.
And they was on the brink of making the playoffs, but they fucked that up by making me fucking lose a bet. Fuck them. So
CJ Stroud.
so we locked in.
Yes,
The
sir.
Chiefs and the Bills
Yep.
tied up. And if I win, this is what I do to make it even. Since I lost last week to make it even, if I win, just the jersey. But if you win, you get the jersey in the hat to make it even. That's not fair. That if I win, you get a hat and a jersey after just losing last week. I don't want the jersey.
Wait, what?
I said next week when I win, I just want the jersey. I don't want the jersey and the hat. But if you win double or nothing, you get the jersey with the matching hat.
No, it's got to be the same. If you win next week, then you get the jersey and the hat.
But
It's got to be the same.
Not necessarily because I'm already down one. I'm -1. So I got to get back to the even playing field.
Yeah, but I'm putting that jersey on the line this week.
True that. You got one more chance to veto before we get off this motherfucker.
No, I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. Buffalo gonna smack that Chief ass around.
Shit. Damn. Why couldn't we make this bet last week? Like, they just came off a loss, so we straight.
Hey, don't forget, man, you almost took this bet on the Houston Jets game. So
Yeah, I almost did. Just on some pure nut shit.
yeah, you'd be like, if this really what you want to do right now, I got you,
Hey,
but
nah,
I'm just
sometimes,
letting you know.
hey, sometimes I live life on the edge. What can I say?
All
But
right, man.
yeah, all right, yes, sir. All right, guys. If y'all got to the finish line with us, I appreciate y'all. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I know it was like 3 hours long today, but we just tried to double back for last week. All right, brother. Have a great week. How about the
You too, buddy.
Cowboys?
Let's
And
go.
let's go Rockville Rams. Hopefully we celebrating y'all guys next week. All right,
Go
brother.
ahead, man.
One
They gotta
love.
win it. Peace out.
Peace.